official.
The time has finally come. Though it...
My loyal servants, one must bid you adieu till such time as I beckon you once more.
What? You're just gonna bail on us?
With the arrival of this giant meteorite, many more people have succumbed to the slumber. Strong as the soldier, Main Fräulein and I shall tend to the victims on the soldiers' behalf.
Goodbye. You are a good listener. To be honest, most of the other adventurers in the guild only ever talk to me when they want to hear this little journey we had. It was a great adventure.
Huh? You're talking a little weirder than...
Oh. Yikes! What am I doing? I totally broke...
What Main Fräulein means to say is...
And now Oz's translation is the...
Main Fräulein simply wishes to say that...
Most indeed. My dear attendants, I hereby charge the...
Who are you calling your attendant?
We will meet again. Once this matter is concluded.
Well, now we're 2 people short. But let's not get hung up about that. The good news is I shaved some dust off the meteorite and used it to do... These rocks have been around for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. Leonard must have lived a very... The meteorites carry his will and can pass it on to others. A guy from the distant past with a burning ambition to scale...
An adventurer? That does explain his
Our approach so far has been too passive, and time has been against us.
Paimon agrees. From now on, we need to put Leonard at the center of everything.
Yes. Because if the meteorites carry Leonard's will, I'm a little incredulous, but it turns out her blind guess was actually... Anyway, all we need to do now...
Okie dokie. Since we've got a historical adventurer on our hands...
Our records show that there have been... However, I do recall that there...
Come take a look.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Arthur Leonard. Where are you, Leonard? The index says that Leonard's book should be in the northwest corner on the top. Northwest corner. Found it! Of mountains and split. The words have faded, and there are even pages missing. Darn. Maybe we're just wasting our time on this one. Oh, right! Yeah!
let me see. I could have predicted as much. Your average astrologist would definitely give up at the... But I am Mona, progenitor of the future of I simply need to deduce the missing portions with my... Finished up.
So what does it say?
Just as I thought. Leonard was an adventurer who lived His lifelong dream was to reach the summit of a mountain.
2,000 years? So the constellation...
Somehow, for some reason, this constellation was summoned down from the...
Paimon thinks so too. Whenever something shady happens, you can...
The meteorites harbor elemental energy, which radiates out and if I'm guessing correctly, there should be some sort of core meteorite among the Well, if I were Leonard, I would want to make sure the core lands right on the snowy summit that I never made.
So the core should be at the top of Pylos Peak?
It's the first I'd heard of it too. So I compared the map from the book.
Are you trying to say that the tallest mountain...
I once read somewhere that the Animo Archon, Barbados, once used. The mountains of that age were replaced by the vast stretch of ocean we see today. The summit still reaches just above the water's surface. As Musk Reef. Oh, so this is Pylo.
Looks like someone beat us here. Is this like a popular tourist spot? Ah, it's you!
Huh? You again.
Look at the state he's in. Was he in that
He managed to extricate himself from the dream on his own strength?
Just because you are powerless to do something does not mean that I am. You're too late anyway. I finished my research.
We knew it! This was all a dirty trick by the...
Save it! No more fun and games for me today. I'll come for you when I'm good and ready.
You entered the dream they've all been having, didn't you? How much do you know about...
Leonard? Who's Leonard? Whatever. I've discovered something far more important and far more terrifying.
What?
The stars, the sky, it's all...
The stars are a lie.
Is this some kind of astrological debate between you? Seriously, who's gonna fall for that one when you can just lift your...
Oh, you are so naive. Still, can't really blame you. After all,
A few moments ago, you mean...
Look, I really don't have the time to do this right now. What was the jester thinking? He must have had some inkling of what we might discover on this mission. Would it really have been so difficult to give me a little time for me to go out and find the truth? So long, suckers.
Can you believe that guy? He calls us suckers and then he just trots off. No one disrespects me. No one. Ugh. Time to show them what you get when you cross world-class genius with pure, unadulterated rage.
Wow!
Told you. That's what happens when you... You bet I am. Paimon, you agreed.
Sure did. Without you here, those guys would have...
See? How do you like that, Harbinger? He seemed genuinely shaken, though. I don't think he was lying. I was always taught to talk about the false sky during... I digress. Come on, let's finish the job we came to do.
Must be the core.
This stone harbors an unbelievable amount of elemental energy and human... Yes, Otherwise, the victims will never wake up. This core is the root cause of everything that has happened.
Do it.
With ropes, we can scale mountains. With boats, we can sail the seas. By age 40, I had conquered every last domain. Pylos Peak alone defeated me. As an adventurer, and well, maybe in other ways too. Now I am approaching the end of my life. Many times I have sat and stared up at that peak as the boundless snow slowly engulfed me. It is a beast without weakness, the merciless face of the world. It fills me with fear. And when an adventurer loses courage, they can no longer climb mountains. My mountaineering days may be over, but I have a greater ambition now. Humans create tools to conquer nature, and when nature conquers them in return, they create better tools. Where our legs cannot take us, maybe our tools can. And when tools fail us, perhaps wings can carry us instead. My dear friend, I leave you my designs for the wings of incompletion. Against the unknown, humanity stands as one. To be alive is to seek, to set foot in every place that the eye can see. I have little time remaining, though the wind has not yet come for my soul. But between us and your children, students, and friends, I believe that someone will reach that place at last.
Wow. Well, that was unexpected. Who would have thought that human will can survive? Astrology really is an incredible thing.
What makes you say
The ability to communicate with the stars can give you access to all the secrets from throughout human history. Though, of course, very few. What's with the formal tone all of a sudden? And speaking of formal tone, what is.
Paimon thinks so too. She's so... how to put this? Yeah. Although, is she one of these people who uses the...
You may well be right.
Even so, Paimon thinks that the most surprising thing of all was how Pylos...
A mountain of yesteryear now sits as an island in the sea. Almost anyone from Mondstadt could read.
In other words, everyone can climb Pylos Peak. Do you think Leonard would be happy about it? With wings, people can travel further and higher than ever before and explore. The victims should finally start waking up now that... And we have finally finished our commission